now. Enter.
Drum roll, please. It's the motherfucking duo. The duo. It's the motherfucking duo. The duo. It's the motherfucking duo. The duo. My name is Neek.
Hey, my name is this.
Hey, my name is Neek.
Yeah, my name is this.
What? D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O.
D to the U
To the O.
D to the U
To the O.
Yeah,
D to the U to the O.
What do you do?
We're back. We're back. We're back.
What's up, y'all?
Coming to you live from Channel 5.
From the
It's the DNT Podcast.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode.
Okay, like she was saying.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of DNT Podcast. I'm Trinika Roche.
I am Destiny Lynn.
And we are just happy to be back together.
We are. Because this, I don't know what she thought she was doing. She's been going too long. I almost got her acting out.
But you know what? We called the niggas the bitch asses. I was the bitch ass this week.
She was just gone too long. But you know what? I'm gonna let her have it. She's gone.
Yeah. It was well needed though, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it was well needed. Got dragged to church. And I almost dragged somebody out the club. This was a dragging weekend. I dragged all the way back here. I dragged them bottom days.
Yeah, we used to drag her ass back after the last night. I'm finna drag her ass back home. Her and that ragged mouth. What that old folks said, little boy.
But yes, we back y'all with another one.
Yes.
As y'all can see, it's already getting spicy. But yes, basically the highlight of the week. If y'all was just listening and I just skipped on through,
Right.
I had went back home. Originally, I went back home because I was supposed to go on a little date over there.
Right, y'all didn't do shit y'all supposed to do.
Went back home because I was supposed to go on a little date, but we ended up doing some other little stuff over there, and I still ended up having a straight little time over there.
Yeah.
Like I said, went to church. It was Easter. Got dragged to church. Y'all, I ain't gonna say I dread going to church, but we just don't go to church anymore. Like, older we've gotten, we just feel you don't have to physically go to have that spiritual connection and relationship with God. So, for the sake of my parents, I was forced to go to church, literally. And besides that, I still had a pretty good weekend though. I really did. It was straight. It was cool. It was time well needed, well spent. So that was my highlight. Going back home.
My highlight of the week was spending time to myself and with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of I forgot. You just said that made me think of something. But
Tell it.
I've been but like my highlight for real, like, yeah, I did not plan on going nowhere this week. I planned on just being in the house. Friend was gonna be gone. I'm like, yeah, that's my reason to be in the house, spend some time alone. Yeah. But it was Easter and I ended up going on a little picnic or whatever.
See, now last week when I told my little highlight, there was her face when I called and they was on the picnic. I don't know what happened on the picnic. But when you called my face, when you called and I seen how you was going at the damn picnic.
It was nice outside and shit. And I was painting. And I was having a good time. Nah, let me stop it.
Yeah, because I'm sure like,
Yeah.
get to go on picnics and you know how you be feeling about, just being outside. I mean, of course, it wasn't planned.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all, I had to put together the picnic, which I didn't have no intentions on doing. And on my side of town, it was real gloomy, so I really wanted to stay in the bed. But once I got on that side of town, it was all sunny. And once I got done putting all the shit together, I was in my happy place. Like, I just like being outside. It felt good. And played a little music, ate some food, played some games. Yeah. I sure forgot about it. You said, so,
yeah.
Oh shit, I did. But
yeah.
Moving right along.
Right. No matter the highlights of the week.
Yeah, I feel like it's been 2 weeks since I've been in the bike. Trying to get back right.
Yeah, you been. I don't know what she been having going on with that throat lately, but she gonna get under control. The devil knows she got some shit to say, trying to take it out.
Man, I'll be damned.
He's just taking your throat out. He's taking you out the game. You can't go out anytime soon. I'm not running a fucking podcast by myself.
I ain't letting him take me out. David is alive.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, and y'all already know what it ain't.
We're gonna get into the crazy, mind-blowing facts.
As I always say, as a disclaimer, no, all of these may not be true, y'all, but if you don't believe it, just do your own research on it, and maybe they still look true. But until then, don't worry about getting to the nitty-gritty, just worry about you on your own pH. Jesus, summer is around the corner. I need y'all to start now. It is April. Don't be stepping your ass outside in them coochie cutter Crocs, them coochie cutter clothes, and you still smelling like butthole. Please. Y'all scaring the hoes.
Y'all scaring the hoes.
Don't y'all do it, ladies. It's too many rivers and fountains and a lot of purified that y'all can drink that we not drinking. Drink it now. Start on it now. Start on it now, ladies. For real, we're not on it. Cause it's gonna be a hot one this stuff. Ooh, it's gonna be a hot summer. Woo. I'm glad I got my earth fixed still. My God. You got a 2018, you ain't got no air. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. But yes, back to these mind-blowing facts. Like we said, they probably ain't true. Probably not. It's just an interesting segment that I like to do. So, the first one says, your hair grows faster when you're anticipating sex.
Okay.
I was like,
Okay.
Because the hair is where the brain is, and then it's just the brain cells, and it's, I don't know.
Like my hair where though? Like my hair grows?
I thought about the hair on your head.
head.
Because that's what the brain, because it said when you
Well,
anticipating or thinking about, like, they mean
wrong
like
hair,
thinking
what
about
you
it or
think?
something. Okay, my dreams. Alright, just thought this episode is going to be filled with a lot of laughter.
Sorry, it's about this genre.
With
Not
us.
everybody fits in
The genre. DNT genre. It says if you're 16 years and older, there's a 60% chance that you've already met the person you'll one day marry. So if, for everybody that's 16, know the
16.
I would like to say probably 18.
Well, maybe 16, because, you know, they be thinking they in a relationship, and I guess they is in high school, you know. People do have, like, high school sweethearts.
High school relationships should not count, though.
Well, according
Right.
to the crazy mind-blowing facts.
I'm going to look into that one. Because I wonder, like, what's the
But I get it.
what year did they start dating? What
16,
year did they
you
start
about a
chatting?
sophomore. Shit, I graduated when I was 17, so I was junior.
Okay, yeah, we're looking at it like that, because, yeah, I just think 16 just is so young.
So, girl, I didn't know the one girl from here had her daughter at 14. I'm like,
I think I know who you're talking about.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And at 14, I'm like, Lord,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do none of that.
Yeah, that's why. That's crazy. Mind blowing.
Baby.
Babies having babies, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It says nearly 60% of Americans have had sex in their car.
I believe it.
Yes,
It
definitely.
was like a trend at one point, I feel like.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
there
everybody
was two
supposed to do
specific times that popped in my head when I seen it, and I'm like, that was one hell of a summer. Yes.
Man.
Dang.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you start thinking on some shit then, don't you? For real.
That was a good time.
It was kind of crowded.
For sure. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway.
Okay, I'm going to end with this. It says loneliness has the same impact on mortality as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, making it more dangerous than obesity. Being lonely has the same impact on mortality as smoking. Wow. So that's why somebody for everybody. Nobody should just be out here alone by themselves, living their day-to-day life with no one to talk to. Like, you don't have anyone to talk to on a daily basis besides the good Lord and Most High and the universe, but like no physical, like. Okay, y'all. For this episode, I don't know if y'all know.
Let me drink my water, cause
yeah. I don't know if y'all know, but like I feel like for some episodes, we really don't be knowing like what we gonna talk about until either the day of or until I get here like over friend house and we like, you know what? Let's talk about this. Yeah.
And so we planning it out. Like we got a list of stuff, but y'all have the episode we didn't record it even on the list.
Yeah. And I think it's better. Sometimes I feel like they really be better that way because I don't ever want to jump on here and like it just feels scripted. Yeah, like I don't ever want the episodes to feel like scripted. Like I just be wanting that shit's just going straight from the heart, like straight off the dome. Like I feel like every episode still has structure, but it's still just us. Like I know the two people y'all see sitting right here, the two people that's behind everything that's been going on. Like
facts.
If y'all follow us on Instagram and everything and see how we operate through our page, y'all will know
it's us.
Like this is it. I mean, we can only like we be saying we only can give y'all what we have, and the more we learn and collect along the way, the more we're gonna be able to give y'all. So now if y'all just know some people out there that's into like content management and all that, and y'all feel like they might be
help us.
Accustomed to the way DNT has been running things, then send them our way. We'll see what they're talking about.
I must say we are open.
Yeah,
we'll be open,
very much open. But I was literally on my way over here and I text friend and it was like, it was based off the post, the post I had just made on Instagram. I had said I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I made a post. It was called, you know what? I can read it. But yeah. I think this is
about your Tuesday. Yes.
But y'all had made a post like, I was getting ready, finna head over here or whatever, and I'm like, I just got a little something. I don't know how to word it, but I'm just typing. I go back and reword it once I've typed out, you know what I'm thinking about, what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So y'all made a post on my Instagram story, and I labeled it. This was after I wrote out a little bit. I said, what do I want to call it? Yeah. I don't want to just label it like life inventory. Yeah. Because this was more like how I was thinking. So I put Tuesday's thoughts. Yes. And I said, I'm really glad that I'm on a podcast because I really do love to talk and voice my opinion on stuff. LOL. I honestly think that my voice is very influential and powerful enough to shift the minds of those around me. I just want to enlighten my generation on topics and situations that's going on right in front of us. I stand on the front line and have those uncomfortable topics as long as the Most High continues to guide me and speaks through me. I'll forever give free game to my people. So chin up and chest out with my mic on.
Yeah, I like that. I did like that.
Yeah.
That was great.
Chin up, chest out, mic on. Fuck nigga. I'm ready.
I ready like that because
we party like yo.
You know it's crazy. I was sitting here, I'm driving home. You text me and was like, "We need to record tonight," and I'm like, "God, I don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't want to. Like I just want to drink some tea, eat, and go. Yes, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to. But I was just sitting there. I'm like, we're going to though, cause soon as I see it right here, it's like a whole different energy. Yeah, like it just be like, and sometimes we just don't feel like it. Yeah. But guess what? This probably be this episode gonna reach somebody that needed to hear it. So it's like this is what I do it for. Like sometimes we may not feel like it. I just like I know this is what I need. Like we ain't had no just talks. It's been a week. Like I'm just like I know this is what I need. When else are we gonna record? So I'm like, go like get it together. Clean up my little space. Ate my food. Got my mind right. Drank my little tea. And I'm here. Yeah. So, and then I seen that, I was like, that's why the fuck I'm
doing it. Yeah. And I was saying all that to say, we was just saying, like, we don't be knowing what we're going to talk about, and, like, what the episode is going to be about. That's what made me text you and say, I wanted us to try to talk about, like, just having, like, them role models or, like, people we look up to, or just center that shit around, like having somebody in your corner, like the inspiration and the motivation and the drive behind whatever it is you're doing, and having those people around you that's motivating you to help you do that shit. Because I be thinking sometimes, like especially like a live friend with the podcast, like ain't nobody helping, not whining or complaining about it, but it just amazes me to think like nobody is helping like me and my friend like push this shit out, like do this shit but us. And it's so much good feedback, like positive, consistent feedback that we get on this about this platform, and it's like, man, like little do y'all know, like we got a fucking iPad and ring light,
man,
and an old laptop, like granted it was gifted to us through somebody, and to be able to put all the little extra pieces together, like
man, like literally TikTok, YouTube,
it's all we've been using.
Bro, do you remember when we made our logo?
That seemed like just yesterday.
We just we literally downloaded Camera and just tried some stuff. And
I've always been the one from the beginning. I was like, oh, friend, like I just don't want to have to put my hands or get into any of that. Like, cause
I was the one like, man, I'm okay with us doing everything on our own at first. Like, we just started
out. I was fearful of that. I was very scared of that, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, I just don't know if I can do it. Like, if it's gonna be right. Like, I just gotta have somebody
reels and all the, man, yeah.
Like, still,
but you know how that shit make you feel like damn, I'm doing it. Like, it, you know, it just make you, and like we said before, like, then when you do get somebody on your team, like you know what to expect, you know what goes into it, like you have a different mindset on like giving them grace with certain things, because you know things take time, and you know you specific about certain stuff. So yeah, but
and I just like that shit just, I don't know, like that shit like some fire on me, real, like
facts.
Like I'm doing this shit, like, and I'm doing it with my friend, like my person, like
facts.
Like I'm really doing a fucking podcast with
I'm telling you, I don't be worried about life will be 7-5 in the background. As long as I got these right here, I'll be like, alright, the podcast,
yeah, like
fuck all that other shit.
Yeah, I think I got a podcast,
yeah.
You know, like,
man,
not gonna lie, like some people, of course, like my mom didn't, she ain't look at that shit that way, but I end up telling her boy like, shit, I'm ready to get back, shit, I'm ready to go live with friends so we can post the podcast. Like, I ain't worried about work. Fuck is work. This is my work for real.
Thanks.
So I'm like, shit, I'm ready to get back to that. I'm ready to get back in the groove of things. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm ready to get on my mic and talk that shit.
Thanks.
For real. He be peeping that too. Like, yeah, get with it.
Girl,
fuck on.
I can't believe I left my iPad at the house when I had left this weekend.
Yeah.
Anytime I left my iPad, I was sitting there like,
what to do now?
I need an iPad.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about shit I want to hear.
Yeah.
Finna make this new fly. I'm finna see how to market our shit. I'm trying to learn some shit. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Man, like for real.
Y'all can have that bottle and shit. I'm trying to get back to the grill.
I'm trying to see how we can come up.
Like, man, what?
Overnight sensation.
I feel like I'm not promoting enough. Bitch, I need to be on the billboard a little rock. What y'all doing?
How can we get up there?
Like, for real.
What's the favorite radio station? How much we need to pay to get us?
Get on there. Like,
Yes.
thanks. So when it comes, okay, I guess we could say, like, when it comes to podcasts, who do you feel like, I already know, but I feel like I know. Who do you feel like inspires you to, like, get on this mic and do what we do?
Keep doing, like, keep
like
going.
podcast, we're going to say podcast-wise, and then we'll just say in life in general.
It's a no-brainer, you know. Be someone to Megan, like, who the fuck else? I mean, no more podcasts are how y'all not here?
Bro, I watched one that podcast. She said, we were like number 7 last week, but bitch, we're gonna be number 1.
Yeah.
Period. That's the energy.
Yeah.
Like,
but for sure,
yeah. No, for sure.
be Simone and Megan for sure. Podcast inspo, like, before we start doing our own, like, that I used to watch, like, heavy, $1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
Like, just to see how they be bringing, like, people of our generation, They try to, like, really get people that's our age group, you know, like in their 20s, probably early 30s, but because they be saying, like, they just want to center around the young generation that's growing up, and they want them to be able to give back to us, like other young people, like $1 million worth of game.
Right.
Like, so I really, I still fuck $1 million worth of game, like, for real.
Yeah. One I listen to is The Pivot, and of course, No For Sure. But, like, The Pivot, like, it's sports oriented in a way. Mm-hmm. Like, they have a lot of, like, athletes and stuff. But every guest they bring on there is, like, excuse me, y'all. It's, like, what was your pivot in life? Like, what made you, or what event happened in your life to, like, create, who did they have? Angel Reese, create Flage, create, who they had on there?
They had them on there already?
Yeah.
I need to go watch it.
Like what is just, the pivot is literally about, like, their life. Like, yes, the person is the athlete, but also, like, who they are as people. Mm-hmm. And that's motivating because, like, we just trying to, like, speak to our generation as well, and, like, know that, like, I don't know. I guess it's good to, like, look at them because they have a lot of older people or people that's been in their careers for a long time, and, like, that gives the motivation. Like, damn, they went through all that and still became this. Yeah. So that's the inspiration. I'd say, like, podcast wise and life wise, because I say podcast wise because the one guy that, like, you know, really talks the most. Like, he has a lot of, like, journaling background. Like, you know, he in the sports media and stuff. So it's like, you have a little background. So it's like, I be feeling like I always got to educate myself on how we talk on here. Like, how to, you know, like, structure shit. And
how to critique. Always critique and get better with the presentation. And, how we put
how he asks the guest questions and stuff like that. Like, now when I watch podcasts, that's what I be paying more attention to than the topic.
The thing that's been on me heavy, I'm telling you, like, when I'm watching, like, guest episodes, is how to, like, engage, like, with the guests. I'm telling you, like, I be thinking of it. I gotta start writing it down. Like, I need to always keep something to write with because
that's why them notes blew up.
For the guest episode, like, man, like, I be having it in my mind, like, and I'm getting, like, be small, like, when you can envision some shit, like, you be like, yo, like, that shit gonna happen just like that.
Facts.
And I feel her on that, like, Megan be saying, like, she be scared when B. Simone say that sometimes, like, if B. Simone say she seen it, she know it's gonna happen. Yeah. With me, I feel like, if I'm already, like, picturing that shit, like,
that sounds
it's possible, like that, because that's how everything starts. Like, it starts in the mind, it starts with thinking. So if I can see it already, and, like, I feel like spiritually, I've already felt like I've obtained it. So when I obtain it physically, it ain't gonna be shit to get there. Like,
and I think both of us, I feel like we never want to half-ass shit. No. So, like, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it. Like,
I'm probably everything gonna that shit.
Yeah, everything gonna be right. You gonna have, like, they were saying on one of their episodes, like, it's about the whole experience. Like, they was talking about their first show, like, it's about the entire experience. Like, how did you feel when you entered the room. How did you feel when you turned on that podcast? Like, it's about the whole experience. So it's like, if we're gonna do some shit, if we're gonna make some shit shake, hey, it's gonna be right.
Everything, yes. Because like you say, it ain't always about just the message you're gonna get from watching them. Like, it might be the layout of the people, the layout of where the people were sitting there that you enjoyed, or
just
different stuff that
Kevin and them was saying, like, damn, like they reaction to when we did our guest episode. It's like, whoa, y'all really
it's for real. Like, this is for real. Like, this ain't no play.
Right.
But we think it just went based off what we thought we was supposed to do. Like, we just let's book an Airbnb, something that look where we could just set up at.
Right.
We know what the light was gonna look
like homie, like what
we know what the neighborhood was like over there. If the neighbors was gonna be loud, if they was gonna interact with the sound.
We just
did it. Like, literally, just booked everything. Y'all was like, okay, they got this table. That's enough to sit our little stuff on. Yep. Like, if they got a couch, we already be filming on the futon. It's a little bit bigger than what we film on. We just need something that can sit 4 people. We can set up 4 mics, put the ring lights up, and just press the thing and record. Like, everything look good.
And I think that's what, like, just make us. Like,
and it ain't like
we just let shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we big on that. Like,
we gonna say it, we gonna plan it, and then after that,
we're gonna pray about it, and we gonna, hey, we'll leave it up to God. Like,
the rest everything,
everything happened for a reason,
Facts.
How it's supposed to happen. So,
definitely, watching them two podcasts. Yeah. I feel like definitely with the motivation to really get that ball rolling. Like, once we start seeing how consistent and how, like, I'll say, I want to use the word, like, how much of an impact we were starting to see, like, how B. Simone was, like, having on, like, our generation, because I'm surprised at how many girls, like, I even see, like, around here that like, you know, repost and tune into, like, watching them, because a lot of people, as big as we think B. Simone is, a lot of people don't
really
know B. Simone like that. And of course, none of us just really knew Megan until she got on there. And I just love to see how B. Simone has already had, like, her, like, fan base, and, like, just to see the journey of, like, us, like, also, like, see Megan, like, grow her own little fan base of people that she can relate to. And people can, I just like how they so dynamic. Like, you got some people say they can relate to B. Simone. A lot of people can say they relate to Megan. And even with the guests they bring on there, how they got, like, Shekinah part of that group. Like, you got a lot of friend groups that got people that's like Shekinah, that's quiet, reserved, but she got her business. This how she present herself. And, you know, I just love to see how we just get into, like, how they say, witness their truth. Like, and it just
I
makes
feel
you
like
think.
a lot of times, too, like, I feel like me and you, I feel like I see us in them, too. Like, they 30, 33 now. Like, we only 24, 25, but I just see them.
We gonna be in 10 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just see their friendship and, like, how different they are, but can still, like, be friends. Yeah. You know, like, they 2 totally different people. Also, how, like, the impact they have on each other, the things they change, the things they inspire each other to do. Like, Megan thought she'd never come out in the, you know, up front. Like, she okay being backstage, but, like, you just see it's possible, but also, like, be Simone with her spiritual journey. Like, Megan just didn't pour it into her. And I think a lot of times, like, when I watch them, I just see a lot of us in there. Like, we're going to be 33 one day. Still friends, still pouring into each other. And
I cannot imagine where the podcast will probably be in 10 years. Or just say, because let's even say, like, with how technology is and, like, how quick you can, like, grow a fan base and, like, your business can start to flourish. Who's to say 10 years from now, like, we won't just be potting, like, I don't know. I'll just be thinking, like, what have we been in just, or I don't know, skits or movies or talking, like, traveling, motivational speaking, like,
I see
shit
that.
like that all the time. I definitely think that's
the
motivational
on my
speaking,
bucket
bro.
list.
That's what made me made that post. Like when I was making my video earlier, when
I want to be a motivational speaker. So bad.
I know I got the voice. I meant what I said. I feel like my voice is very
bro, I be talking to my clients, and I really be like,
yeah.
I be telling them some real stuff, but I don't be seeing how it be like coming out. But they don't understand. They like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
But like when I be saying it, some of the girls be like, ain't this? But I be like, y'all, like this would help me help them. Like I'm just telling y'all the truth. Like these kids smart. I don't care what the doctor said. They smart. Like
you can do it.
Like so y'all understand what I'm saying. It's real life.
It might just take a little longer to obtain it.
When they mad, where I'm telling you, like we be going through it. Like we'll be having sit down talks. You gonna look me in my eye, and we're gonna talk about how you feeling and why. And I'm gonna tell you, life ain't fair sometimes.
You're gonna get pushed down.
You're gonna lose, but it is okay to lose. You get back up, you shake that shit off, and we keep rolling.
The end is not a loss; it is a lesson.
Man, like
it is a learning experience.
Tell my kids. But like, yeah, I definitely see.
Definitely, don't tell me.
I'll be ready to preach it.
So I know I got it, bro. I know I have it. Like it's
I be ready. Like
I love to hear myself talking. Well, sometimes I amaze my damn self when I go back and watch some of the stuff we be saying on here, and you be like, say that again. I be having to play it back. Like, what did I say, friend? I ain't really say it. Then you be like, oh, okay, like, yeah, that's some shit. And this just be off the dome, as y'all can see. Ain't no notes right here. Only thing I be reading off this phone be the mind blowing facts. After that, anything that's being spoken into these mics is from here. It's from him. Like, it's just organically given.
I feel like I just be wanting us to do better.
Yes.
Like our generation, the younger folks, like just to know that it's much more out here. So it's like when I get passionate about that, like I be more passionate about like wanting people to do their best and do better. Like, man, forget everything you was.
Forget the naysays and the he says and she says.
The stuff you was taught and shown. Like, become yourself. So I think like
find yourself.
Like
start finding who you really are and not who they thought you would be.
I just be so passionate about people just being more positive. Like, just I don't know.
You
like,
are. What's the word? How the way they said this can lead into the inspiring and who we look up to, but like they try to say like you a product of your environment or whatever. When they say like you can take the hood out the person, but you can't take the person out the hood,
or you take the person out the hood out the
can't take the hood out the person. I stand on that, like bro, like you do not always have to continually be a product of your environment. Like I feel like if you want better for yourself, it starts with you.
Thanks.
If you think this is all you are, that's all you're ever gonna be.
Yeah.
If we think all we are podcasters and we'll stop with just podcasting.
That was one of them. You just had one of them moments. If you think that's all you are, that's all you gonna be. You can say that one more time.
If you think that this is all you are, this is all you'll ever be. I mean, you writing your own stuff. You closing the end of your own book already. Like,
I hope y'all caught that. It just resonated real deep.
Yeah.
Just did. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Because I think about, like, I don't know why that's first thing that popped in my head, but, like, women that's been, like, abused emotionally, physically, like, they always go to abusive men or the same type of people. Because that's all you think you deserve.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you think you deserve. You think you deserve to be treated because somebody that tore you down that much. And
to a certain extent, it ain't always you are what you attract. That might just be you are what you know.
Man, that's all you know. That's normal.
But I don't know what it'll take for certain people for something to just click or shift. But I feel like sometimes God be really giving us the click or the shift or the pivot, like you say.
Yeah.
It be a pivot that's gonna come and he's gonna be like, all right, this is your chance. Like, I think God be sitting in his seat with the popcorn like, ooh, I can't wait to see which one she probably gonna choose. And then we just book up every time and just fail on them. Like, he like, damn, okay, not this time. I'm coming back around this year and I'm gonna give her another one. I'm gonna give you another tribulation. See, give you another trial.
Right.
But I think he be sitting back watching us like, dang, like I I done gave her the pivot, like, let me see if she gon' I just need you to take it because it's free will, bro. Like, you have to choose. I can't do it all for you.
Tools,
yeah. You gotta learn how to utilize the tools. I done gave them to you. I gave you the hammer just to pick it up and start fucking working. Like,
facts. Man, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people, we pray for things, and we just think, like, without work.
Faith without work is dead. R.I.P.
Like, we think because we prayed about it, it's supposed to just fall in our hands.
That's not always the case, no.
What's wrong with you?
Who made you?
God, give me $1 million. Girl, if you don't go to work,
They're gonna fall off just standing there looking for it every day.
if you don't take your ass to work,
If you don't
pray, just go to work and pray.
Well, sometimes one of them guys be thinking like, okay, she finna ask me for this. All she gotta do is go outside today and it's gonna be this. You don't want to get out the bed.
And I'll give a little, I don't know, testimony, revolution, whatever you want to call it, revelation.
Hold on. Okay.
But I give my little revelation testimony for today. Like, y'all, stress to the max, but goodness. But yeah, like this weekend, I just spent a lot of time praying, sermons, like just spending time.
I love the TikTok you made. You did you? Or made for stuff like that.
I made them afterwards.
Did you? Okay,
yes.
Fucking posting. I'm ready. Yeah.
So like,
back, sis.
definitely get in there, and that's why I think like this weekend was so important too. Like I just spent a lot of time reading, like just reading, praying, trying to really leave it up to God because, and that's why I say like embrace the journey because I'm really trying to embrace my journey, and it's been tough. But today, I woke up at 3 a.m. And like when I say automatically woke up thinking about finances and how I'm gonna get all my goals reached and do this and do that and just stressing myself out as soon as I wake up at 3 in the morning. So I'm like, Lord, trying to leave it in your hands, like God, just give me patience, like just okay, let me get my mind off something that like just try to do everything. Because the sermon that I listen to, like, it's about like the glory triggers, and sometimes you gotta go through, or he gives you certain stuff, and you just gotta wait. Like, embrace the journey. A lot of things has been embrace the journey. You're gonna be triggered by certain stuff that God do, but you just gotta wait. It's gonna be your turn. Yeah. And what she said was, in the sermon was like, when you leave a place, like you go grow, right? But like you might go back to that place, but you're gonna be a whole different person when you come back. Like you're gonna have a whole different mindset about that place when you go back because you're gonna know what to do in that setting now. Again, yeah. So, but this morning, so a lot of that going on. This morning I went back to sleep. I woke up, and when I wake up, I turn my gospel music on and I read my devotion. My job was up praying. I was up stressing. I would open my devotion. It was like, basically like, lift your hands and leave it up to me. Today, do not complain. Do not stress about yesterday or the future. Like, just pray and believe in me. And I was like, I'm leaving it to you. I would just leave it to you, God. I don't know, like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it to you today. I ain't stressed about that. I do my little facial routine. Like, I was good. I was ready to go. Girls at work, and like, cause what I looked up on TikTok was like little side hustles. Girl, got to work cause a while back I had signed up for like Grubhub, DoorDash. Girl was at work today, and he was like, an opening has been opened up in your area. And I went and applied. And I'm like, Lord, I'm stressed about finances. And I just left it in your hands. And you just that fast. That's what I looked up. Yeah. So I was like, all right.
Might not gonna be one, but it's gonna happen when it's supposed to.
When it's supposed to. I was like, I'm gonna leave it in here. Yes. That was my little testimony for the day. I was just like, Lord. But it's,
I think that's often though. I mean, I know that's very common. Like we get so wrapped up in like we be anticipating like, okay, God, I'm ready to just get through this. Like I'm ready to get out of this. But it's like, he like, no, you ain't. You got one more hump to go over.
Man.
You got one. You got one more roller coaster.
I got one more lesson to teach you.
Yep.
Like
season almost over, but
man,
can't let you go. Just can't turn you loose just yet. For sure. Yes, I liked it. That was He spoke. He spoke to you right.
And I'm telling you, like she said, we've been fasting, like, and I made it a point. Like me and Fred never said like during this fast we're gonna pray and meditate. Like we ain't never said that, but like that's what I'm gonna do because I know a lot of times when you fast, this is the time you need to be spending.
Yeah, talking to him. Yeah,
like
for sure. Getting in, like that is a way to like sit and just be in tune with your thoughts and your feelings and get in tune with the universe. And if you just sit and all of those the advice, the comfort you need, like it's gonna come. Like you just gonna feel it. Like it's gonna come to you like a magnet. Just sit and obey.
Cause you just gonna come. Like, every time you're hungry or every time you just think about stuff you ain't supposed to be doing, like just go listen to a sermon, open your Bible if you read it.
Yeah, go get
watch a video. Yeah, like
we were about being physically fed. Like, were you spiritually fed today?
Man,
you were about physically feeding yourself, but did you spiritually or emotionally nurture yourself today?
Yeah, that's the one.
And I think that's
because when I'm spiritually and like mentally fed,
you can be spiritually
I can go. Like I have the energy.
Yes.
Like waking up and listen to my music, my gospel music, and read my devotion. Like some of them, and especially when they speak to me that day,
the vibes behind.
I'll be ready to go. People think you need food for energy. Like,
sure.
I'm good. I'm fueled off the whole
and that's how it's supposed to be for real.
Like
then you get to working out the lunch, you wondering why you feeling like 10 pounds of shit. Like
you just ate 10 pounds of shit.
Like Einstein ain't got to rise from the grave and see that and figure that out for you.
And then the podcast I listened to today was Trent Shelton, and it's your turnaround season. Woo, child! If y'all listen to Trent Shelton podcast, you need to listen to that one. Turnaround season. Woo.
Yeah, and that's
he spoke to me. I was like, all right, I'll finish on. Y'all wait on me and God. I'm finna show y'all something.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I was like, I was just ready to get back, but like after so many days, heck yeah, you know, like everything be good, like the Bible stuff be good, but it's just like I need to get back to I need to get back to my routine. Like it's so many days like that. I don't got a routine. It's like I'm going with the flow, but vibe's still there. The vibe's still good, but I want to get back to doing like what I'm used to, what I know of. So, but also with that, I was saying I had wanted to talk a little bit about what was it I said?
The inspirational role model.
Yeah, the inspiration and the role models and stuff like that. I think one of the things that's been like on my mind too, like when it be coming to the podcast is how you been saying in some of the episodes, like y'all ain't got that big sis, like we the big sisters that y'all, like we got for y'all, and that made me think about I thought about it when I was typing like the little message, like shit. I really just want to try to use the podcast to like, well, I know it's going to be used to like we say like I feel like some episodes gonna touch who it's supposed to touch and move whoever is supposed to move and like give whoever needs that motivation and that inspiration, because I don't know why the fuck I'm getting emotional talking about this, but that's how I know this shit is just true and coming from the heart type shit. Cause I be feeling like growing up like shit, like you gotta be sis. Like I feel like growing up I was the only girl. Yeah. I had older siblings. Like I didn't have no. I didn't have no. I ain't really just have like that like big sister. Like I ain't never get like no big sister love or like no. I ain't get like no big sister love. Now that shit, I ain't had that shit in my corner like growing up. Like I had my brother, and that was it. Like shit, I had my road dog, and that was it. And I ain't always just had like the best like shit relationship with my mama. So it was some shit being down there that long for this weekend too. Like I'm like damn, like, I'm ready to get away from this. Like I ain't like just to spend so many fucking days like around my mama and not just I know it ain't really no bun there type shit, and I just that's a lot. That's one of the things like I just sit and like I try to talk to God about like damn God, like I know I'm down to just one parent, but like is this always gonna be like this? Because I be hating to say it, but like sometimes I just rather not communicate. Like I just rather not be around her friend if I'm not gonna be able to just ever grow like a stable, nurturing like relationship with my mom, because I don't have no other. I don't have no other female. I'm not receiving like any other like female affection besides you. Yeah. So shit, whenever I'm around you, like I don't know, like it's just a mother's love. Like that shit just supposed to hit different. Like receiving women like nurturing love, like that shit supposed to hit different anyways. And to not grow up and like have this shit, I be hanging sad for her too. But like I be having to put her in my face as my motivation to like shit want to go harder for myself, and like I hate that I gotta prove to my own mama that I'm gonna be some shit, like I'm gonna make it. Like you should be the number one person I got
a lot of times,
as far as like support to want to make it, like to be my push behind the shit that I'm doing. Like I'm your only fucking daughter, like But people on the outside looking in, like they wouldn't know that shit. Like
it be on some like they own shit.
Like they own personal.
Yeah, like, and I say that like, I had a big sister like physically in the home, and we didn't been through, but it was a point in time I ain't know my sister. Like she cannot say she knew me. Yeah. You knew of me. Mm-hmm. You knew I was in the house, but like know what I was feeling, what I was going through, and we talk about this all the time. Like I don't feel like I have a big sister's support like I'm supposed to. Yes. But in that relationship, that's not something that I have to fix. Mm-hmm. Like I know what I have to fix, but like certain shit that we argue about and we go through, I can't keep being myself what you have. It's what you have to heal from too. Yeah. Like people gotta understand that because you're the big sister or because you're the mom, I'm not the only one that gotta do some work here.
It's supposed to be a two-way street.
Like you gotta accept what you did, and I'm going to accept what I did and what I said, and we gotta grow from there. But I think a lot of times people don't want to take the accountability. Like you don't take the accountability for what role you played. Yeah. And then and I'm at it with you, like with my sister. Like we just spent some time like together, but we can't just brush that shit off. Yeah.
Certain shit
it's just like when will it ever be better?
Will it ever get right?
Will we ever be best friends? Will we ever just have that sisterly bond that's what we supposed to have?
I ain't gonna have it. Like I'm the type of person like I don't want to be able to see it. I don't want to hear me. I don't want to deal with it. Like I just rather it be non-existent because I'm fine without it. Like if it's gonna be a hindrance over
facts.
If it's gonna be a hindrance towards any of my health, spiritually, physically, emotionally, like I don't want it around me. Like God, remove it. I'm sorry. And if family members, whatever it is gonna be, if that's gonna be what's hindering me, remove it. And whenever it's time for it to come back around, just send it back around in tenfold.
And like when you forever gonna love that person. Yeah, it's just but something that you gotta do for yourself. Like
facts.
That's man. I would speak from having a big sister and like the emotional part I felt with like us not having a connection or me always feeling like the baby. Like that shit emotionally takes a toll. Like,
to have someone on this earth and you not like have that.
I said it before. Yes. Like have somebody on this earth and
it's like you don't know that person. You don't know that person. Like you don't feel that attachment to that person.
Look, what I said the one time me and you was talking was losing a sibling and they're not physically gone.
Or losing a parent shit and they're
not physically gone. Like that shit hurts.
Yeah, and it's like
that shit don't feel good. And it's like with us being us, like, damn, is it me? Like, what do I gotta do?
Yeah, me thinking,
and I feel like I do my part and I take accountability and I'm trying.
Because God knows that's some shit that's been on my mental. Like I'm trying to do the shadow work of get into it. And the video I sent you on TikTok when it was talking about like how you want to receive love, like ever since I sent you that shit, friend, like that's all. Then that shit when I went down there and like how she was, my mom like that shit was like, yeah, I gotta. This is what I am. This how I am the way I am when it comes to female. I feel like this is how I am when it comes to females. When it comes to women, like not having them in my corner and just not having that. This is why I'm like this.
Yeah.
When it comes to that like that emotional and like nurturing side is.
Yeah.
Get started.
Start at home. Yeah.
Starts in the fucking home. And this is why Rochelle is like how she is. That's why I'm always fucking thugging and can't fully express how I feel even when it comes to this, that, and the third.
Like, shit, you ain't gonna be hurt, or you gonna be shut down for it, or you gonna be judged for it.
Man, but said all that to say, that is the half of the fucking inspiration why I still want to get on this mic and inspire people. And like Ruby said, if y'all ain't got no big sis in y'all corner, that goes for the men too. Or just if y'all ain't got no females in y'all corner that y'all can go to, or wanna just get that shit out too, like let that shit out too, like that's what this platform here for, because it ain't always been peaches and creams, and it still ain't gonna be peaches and creams by the end of this episode. Like we got our own, like y'all witnessing this shit firsthand. We got our own shit we dealing with, but that I know for sure for me, like that's one of my motivations and the inspiration that inspires me to want to keep doing this, because regardless of whether I don't have that support from a parent, or they don't see the vision that I have, or what I'm doing and what I'm trying to get to, like let's just add that fuel up on my ass to make me keep going, right? To show you like, hey, it's possible, I can do this. Like
like a lot of times it's not, people view it as like, oh, I'm trying to shit on you, or I'm like, trying to be better than you.
God, thank you. This moment right here, I'm probably gonna look back at this moment a year from now with this fucking podcast and be like, God, thank you for having me in the mental state that I was in at the time. Facts. Because look at all that I was able to accomplish now. Look how much I've grown. Look how much I'm still healing. Like
we're not shitting on nobody. We just shit. Y'all just inspiring us. Like when I say just sit back and watch. When I say let me go through my journey. Yes. Like let me do that. Cause everything in my journey is gonna happen for a reason. It might not happen the same sequence as yours happened. It might the same shit that happened in your journey might not happen in mine.
And it ain't meant for you to understand why my journey taking this type of, why I'm going through these type,
Like let me be. Let me do it. I promise. God is on my side.
Just let me work.
And I am trying. But like we all have to bump our heads. We all have to go through certain obstacles. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I know you feel like you got the key to the world, but just not mine.
So even if you do got the key to the world, like this just one door that key is not gonna work on.
That's what I'm saying. Just not the key to my world. Just not the key to my journey.
Like it's all right.
You know how like in Kanto, everybody got their own door. Mm-hmm. You can't go in my door.
Right. You can't.
I got my own power. Let me go through mine. Stay on. What is it? What is it when they find their power?
When they the purpose or whatever they call it.
Yeah, when
the
gift. The gift. When they
find let me unwrap my own gift. You worry about your gift.
You worry about my own door. You trying to open my door for me.
And what why you
your handprint don't work on my door.
You know how, bitch. You know what? For you to have your handle. It ain't your handle. You wonder why the door high.
My hands is meant for that kind of door.
Ooh, your no cold. Ooh, your no sliding. Ooh, your no prickly.
Yeah.
The sensation that's in your hand, that ain't supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be on that door.
That's for your door. That's for your door. My hand for my door. I aspire to be somebody's role model. I aspire to be a motivation for somebody one of these days. Shit, even now, I feel like a lot of people say. A good amount of people say like we inspire them to like because even like there's not a lot of females that just get up off their ass and go to work every day or get up off their ass and try to make something
like that's really chasing their dreams.
It's just not a lot of women that just
a lot of people. It ain't a lot of women like y'all really feel like if they are, blessed those that have them. But we are two examples of we ain't got that much women movement, how much we pushing for that shit for y'all, and how much we be around for the women.
Facts.
God, we just pray one day we get it in return.
Facts.
That's all we gonna do. But until we get it, we still gonna keep pushing that shit. Like, but y'all witnessing two people that ain't got that in that corner. I ain't got too much of that in that corner for real, for real.
Facts.
Little do y'all know, like,
we got cousins and shit, and I do have I have a decent relationship with my mama, like, but
she's not here either. She's so many states away.
Man.
Yeah. But for real, we doing it for y'all. We just want y'all know that for real. Like Sprint said, some days we might not sit here and just want to pour it all out. But I be feeling like by the end of the episode, we be saying every time, like, yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Like, yeah, that was neat.
It would have its turn, whatever toll it take with us talking, like,
facts.
At the end of it, once we go back and watch it, fix it, we be like,
that was what it did what
it was supposed to do.
Facts.
And that's all we be doing. That's all we ever gonna do is we just gonna do it. Like Nike said, we just gonna continue to do it.
We're gonna get on here and we're gonna speak from right here. Wherever, like, we're gonna speak from right here. Whatever comes to my mind and my heart.
Man, if it feels right and it's,
hey.
Because if it wasn't meant to be said, it wouldn't have got out.
Facts.
If it was not meant to be said, it wouldn't have gotten out.
And it's just being, like, vulnerable and transparent with y'all, so y'all know that y'all talking to some real humans. Like,
well, just know y'all got some people y'all can relate to. There's like, people out there that's really on the same type of timing that you on, but...
Man, can you imagine how many, like, little girls or, like, just women, like, women our age just going through similar shit that just don't want to speak up or just don't have nobody to talk to about it. Don't have their mama
to talk to about PCOS because they don't know how she's going to react to it.
Yeah.
Don't, even if they got a partner, like, got a male partner that you with that, you don't even feel comfortable telling him that, like, expressing it to him because you don't know how he gonna come off about that. He might not even be into it.
That should be infuriating me because it's like
you might not even be
gonna tell me how to feel about my body.
But that person just might not even be on the same, how can I word it, on that same even type of, like, intellectual level as you to even consume all the information. Yeah, even mature enough to get all the information you trying to get to them about who you are. Like, they just...
I think that's
on the outside looking in type shit.
I think I'm just okay with, like, not everybody understanding me.
Right.
And why I do what I do, or why I say what I say.
And
or how I feel. Like, you don't have to understand how I feel.
And
that's how I feel.
I don't know I know we talked about it before though, saying like that's why I can't afford to give everybody each chapter of me.
Right.
Like it's different versions of me, but I'm not gonna give you level 3. Like you don't even cherish level 1. Well, I look like trying to expose to you what it is I can really bring to the table with level 3. Like, no. Everybody ain't,
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, you could tell your parent or like somebody you really like
thought was gonna understand you or somebody
about something that you serious about and like, what the fuck you mad for? Because if it ain't
their problem, they don't give a fuck. If it's not pertaining to them, and to a certain extent, you know, it be the little quote going around like, if it ain't making me no money, or if it ain't about this or that, like I don't want to be involved in it. But to a certain extent, y'all need to be involved in something. You wonder why little JJ still getting kicked out of school every motherfucking week. Like, have y'all talked to that boy and sat down and asked him like, hey, what you really want to do in life? Like, what you trying to be? What is he bumping in them AirPods on the way to school when you dropping him off? You just see on that phone texting the whole time.
That just made me think about my little brother. Like, my little brother quiet. But girl, bump brow wave and be sad as fuck on every social media post. But because he quiet and like
because he ain't in the limelight, because he ain't got as much clout,
is getting into certain shit in school and you're not paying no attention to. Smart,
like that
good kid, always have been, never been into like none of the other shit, but he started getting into shit and getting in trouble, and you ain't paying no attention to it.
But that's
and now you got a broken boy out here.
What I'm about to say, this just popped in my mind. Kids that study getting in trouble, they calling for help, but you not paying attention. All the shit they getting into, like they try. Maybe they be kids like I don't know. I ain't in the kids' mind. I ain't no scientist. Even not even kids, like teenagers too. Cause we used to be on this shit too. Like when you want attention, you know how to get it. Like
for sure.
If you want somebody to pay attention, 9 times out of 10, you know how to catch somebody's attention, whether it be in a positive or a negative manner. Like if you want to get somebody's attention, you know how to do it.
Thanks.
It's always that be that cry for help. We just ain't we ain't paying attention. We ain't picking up on it. Social media shit. You wonder why you got this one follower. She started posting about dogging niggas. Like somebody then dogged her a little then dogged her a little too hard. And now we sit here and we're like, damn, like what you talking about? Like it's always a root to everything. That's
Thanks.
every little problem, every little thing. Like it's always.
And y'all know my favorite phrase.
What?
We need to go to therapy.
It's all girl. Everything be starting out for real, like
Man.
But I think sometimes it's humans.
Did you see me that video? It was like, or maybe did I see you that video? It was like how people respond to certain things. It was like you might get into it with a 40-year-old lady and you had triggered something. You had triggered something, but like she arguing you like you too old to be arguing me, da da da. But she is not responding as a 40-year-old woman. She is responding as that 9-year-old girl who wasn't listened to, who felt like she was. Yeah, that's woo.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Makes sense.
So sometimes when we respond to certain shit, it's not us right now.
It's
not
triggering something within from back then. Oh, Shabba.
Yeah. So, yeah. Woo.
We didn't even get that. Woo! I love when episodes be like this because we be like, damn, like we be coming, like we said, it be something specific we want to talk about, like the inspiration and the motivation behind people, but we be needing these episodes. Yeah. We know y'all be needing these episodes because we be needing them.
Thanks. Love it.
Man, what?
Little therapy session. For sure.
Maybe this is the therapy.
Yeah. I feel like this is therapy
today. A different type of therapy, but until we can get to the professional, I guess the more professional aspect of what therapy is.
Said it like it helps me when I speak about it. It helps you when you make videos and speak about it. So it's like
tear up about it and cry about it and rant about it.
Thanks.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Chin up, chest out with the mic on. We're gonna continue to do it, y'all, cause excuse me, we know, like I just know it's
probably somebody who didn't feel like doing it today. Who didn't feel like it though? But you did. You got it.
You wasn't inspired. You ain't been inspired for the past 2 weeks. Until the one day you just finally decided to click on DNT and see. Let me see what them 2 girls be talking about.
I hope you got up today. That'd be your motivation. Just get up. I know you don't feel like it. I didn't either. But I got up. And now look what you got.
And if you ain't got that support, it's okay. They coming. Oh, they coming. When them checks start clearing and that skin start clearing up, and you start walking with a little bit more.
Yeah.
When you start walking with a little more.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. They come when the sun be out, you just be like,
ooh, they vibrate so much higher. You
Man,
go
what?
to here when the sun is out.
If you move like, it's crazy. Yeah.
We vibrate so high.
That's why in the summer they be like, hot girl summer. Nah, we just be feeling.
You know,
like
we in tune with nature.
Man, no, for real.
Man, you scared to step
I'm
out?
hibernating with her.
Right.
That summer come, I'm gonna be golden and glowing.
I'm finna party with the universe.
Yeah.
Party with the universe. Yeah. Sun's out. Skin clear, water near. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all
been
tuned in. Man, you been tuned in with another episode of DNT Podcast. We hope y'all got some out of it.
Yes.
Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, because you'll never be disappointed. You're always going to be surprised when you hop up on this channel. I used to say that in my nail videos. I'm bringing that shit the fuck back. You're never going to be disappointed. Always going to be surprised when you hop on this channel.
For sure.
Well, yes, y'all. Hope we inspired y'all to just keep going. Just don't stop. Keep going. If they ain't supporting, if they ain't watching, you ain't got that support behind you. Hey, you got DNT.
Fact.
You got DNT. You know what I want to start doing? Some podcasts that be having like the little thing where you can have them send like the questions to the email and like all this stuff. We're gonna start doing that just to even see if it'll help.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let them tell.
That's
you know,
cool.
yeah. God, we speaking on it. We don't know how it's gonna come about or how it's gonna start playing into the episodes, but
yes,
we know you hear it, so that's all that matters. We putting it out there. It starts with it's power in the tongue.
for sure.
Yes. I'm Janika Brashay.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
Y'all been tuned into the episode of DNT Podcast.
And the duo
is signing out.